You're listening to the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show on 99.7 DJX.
Are you a normal person or are you just a weirdo? So I love asking this to our listeners who submit at 99.7 DJX or 502-795-1997. The little like freak flags that they do, and we deem whether it's normal or not. All right. So while washing hands, I rinse my hands before I put soap on them all the time. Yeah. So when you're washing your hands, you don't put soap on your dry hands, do you?
No, I wet them first.
Yeah, so you rinse them off a little bit first, then you put the soap on.
Yeah.
Then you lather it up, then you rinse off.
No. Yesterday, I think I put the soap on my dry hands first. Am I psychotic?
Wait, hang on. You do that?
I did that yesterday. I remember. I did that.
So do you also then...
I turn the water on first, but then dispense the soap in my hands. My hands are dry, though. And then I rub and rinse at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you're kind of not normal. Do you also wet the toothbrush before you put the toothpaste on top of it?
No. I put the toothpaste on the dry brush, then give it a little, wet it, and then start brushing.
Yeah, but you have to at least wet the toothbrush before you put it in your mouth.
Yes, I don't wet it first and then put toothpaste on because it might slip right off. So I put it on the dry, better grip, and then get it a little wet. But then you run the risk of the running water, like washing the toothpaste right off. So I get the risk that I'm taking by doing it that way. But yes, I'm wetting it before I put it in my mouth.
How hard are you turning on the faucet?
I mean, it's not that strong of a stream.
Okay.
But still it can happen.
All right.
I got like a tiny little, that round brush that's for the whitening and all the things. Almost looks similar to what they use at the dentist.
Like a little like Oral-B type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got the motorized kind?
Yes, 100%.
Bougie over here.
Are you using like a traditional toothbrush?
Always have.
I just kind of thought everybody was like doing the motorized thing, especially adults. It helps with more power,
adults?
Right? Well, yes.
What do you mean adults?
Well, because
wouldn't you think kids would need the motorized to actually help them actually get it good?
For sure.
When you're an adult, you should be able to handle a toothbrush by yourself, right?
Yes, but you still need more power, though, because you have more power. You have trouble getting the food off your teeth when you're an adult, right?
Do you?
Yeah, you do. You do. My teeth are closer together and things get stuck more than when I was a kid.
That's what floss is for.
Okay, I'll get that.
But
I still need more power with the toothbrush. Don't shame me for that.
Your stance on brushing teeth, it was an unexpected turn that I did not think we would go down.
Because I like a motorized toothbrush for more power?
No, because you think all adults need motorized toothbrushes.
That's what I thought.
No.
Yes. And water picks and all the things. That's why they make those. Not for kids. They don't make water picks for kids. They make those for adults. Am I right? I need the dentist to chime in.
I'm the son of a dentist. I'm the son of a dentist.
Okay. I think you're doing it wrong. You're not using the power that's out there.
You take that back.
I think you're doing it wrong. I need the power. Like Sonicare, all those really good.
Just because you have weak forearms and aren't able to actually brush your teeth.
Forearms?
Brush your
That's
teeth.
what it's coming down to?
Obviously, you need a motorized toothbrush because you have weak forearms.
Oh, listen, Brooke's like, Kelly, what did you say? Wet it before you put it in your mouth? Yes, Brooke, things like that come out of my mouth when we're having these conversations. And Derek's like, Kelly got a car motor powering her toothbrush. Yeah, well, I like to try to get everything out of there, right?
Do you have to pull a ripcord to get it to start?
No, I don't. It has a battery. I'm not the only one on planet Earth that's using a battery-operated toothbrush. Don't shame me. Don't shame me.
Maybe motorized is a woman thing, Dustin says. Yeah, maybe it is.
Really?
I don't think so because I'm a guy.
My husband uses a battery-operated one, and so do both the kids.
Okay.
We figure like more power behind it's going to get your teeth cleaner. That's my thought.
Okay. That was a tangent I didn't think that we were going to go down. But as soon as I heard Kelly's atrocious
Atrocious?
views on how she brushes her teeth.
I didn't think I was going to have to be shamed because I want more power brushing my teeth.
To each their own, I guess, right?
Kelly's like, how many miles per hour does it get? I don't know. I don't think it's measured that way. It's just, it's got some good velocity.
Hashtag weak forearms. All right.
Oh my God.
Jessica says not wetting your toothbrush first is like Dahmer material. Yeah, you know what?
Really?
Okay.
It's called dry brushing. There's a name for it.
Well, yes, I do. I will put the toothpaste on a dry toothbrush just about every time, and then I'll wet it, just like Kelly. That's where we agree on.
But occasionally, though, you can do the whole just start brushing a little bit because the toothpaste is a little bit more abrasive when it's drier. So if you got a little bit more of a tougher task at hand, if you got some sticky stuff, whatever, got some tartar building up, there you go.
What dental school did you go to, Kelly?
I have read things on YouTube. And my dentist told me about dry brushing.
What dental thing?
My dentist told me about dry brushing. I'm getting good information from good dentists.
Jessica's laying down
nice teeth, so
Jessica's laying down the rules. It says it's wet it, toothpaste, and then wet it again, and I'll stand by that till I die. All right.
Wow.
Well, you know what?
Right.
That is a hill that a lot of people will die on.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Well, that was.
Dustin's like, do you scrub your pan before getting it wet? Dustin, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not the same thing.
I do want to get to the other thing that we teased just a little bit, and it involves your blanket and getting it moist.
I don't like that word. I don't like that word at all. I don't.
One moment. We all have them, right? Is it normal? Is it not? You can always text them to us or send them to us at Ben and Kelly Show. Got one. And it involves the word moist, okay? Mm-hmm. Part of a blanket has to touch my mouth when I go to sleep. And now my daughter does it too.
Really?
So it's like... It's almost like she's putting it in her mouth.
People are just tuning in right then. Just right then.
She's putting it in her mouth. And she likes that feeling.
Oh, gosh, Ben.
Of the blanket.
Okay.
Obviously.
Please. Just keep reiterating what you're talking about. Because people are going to get moments of these shows and wonder, what the heck?
Do you have to, or do you do anything like that?
No, but I like to I put the covers up over my nose because my nose gets cold.
Yeah.
Sometimes because we got the fan on and the AC's down real low. So my nose gets really icy cold. So I'll cover it with the blanket.
With a blanket, but
I'm not putting anything in my mouth.
But you don't put it in your mouth.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
All right, so we're going to say that is not normal.
That is not normal.
We're going to go ahead and put a not normal. But again,
not normal.
Let your own freak flag fly. We're not here to judge.
No.
But we are kind of.
Okay, a little. A little. I will say this. My niece, when she was little, she had one of those blankets with the satin trim, right?
Yeah.
So Jake had one too, and he rubbed his fingers on it. He loved the feel of the satin.
For sure.
But my niece wadded it up and put it in her mouth. Like that was her pacifier.
Yeah.
And she would just sit there with a wad of the blanket in her mouth. And then she did that till I think she was 3. And then the doctor was kind of like, hey, you got to nip that because the fibers from the blanket, she could swallow it. And that's not good. And my daughter actually didn't have a pacifier. She liked to suck on those terry cloth washcloths.
Yeah.
Yeah, she called it her chewy.
For
so
sure.
She would just chew on the terry cloth washcloth. That was her.
All right. So with the blankets,
it was a big thing getting her to give up the chewies.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Not chewies.
I get it. Speaking of chewy, now I know you probably don't bite your fingernails, right?
No.
All right.
I used to as a kid, though, but my mom bought me that stuff that tastes really bitter that you paint on your nails, and that kind of nipped it.
So, yeah, there's one more of these that we want to get to. Normal or not, you chew on, I chew on my hangnails. I bite them off for a second before I spit them out.
Ooh.
So we chew on them. Like,
I just have clippers. I have clippers, and I just take care of those. I have clippers in the car, clippers in my purse. I just make sure I have clippers nearby if that happens.
Yeah, I am a biter, though. I'll bite.
Really?
Yeah, I bite. I know it's not good for, your fingers or whatever.
Bacteria, germs, infections.
But I'm still living.
Great.
Germs ain't got me.
You know what? It built up your immune system.
That's right.
That system.
That's right.
Yeah.